One of the biggest public flops of a company I've ever witnessed just happened right in front of all of our eyes over this past week. And I don't think people really grasp just how big it is. A PC company we all know and love, one that has worked with many of our fellow beloved creators, such as Boblax, Ricky Berwick, and more, is not the company that we're going to be talking about today. Instead, we're going to be talking about Artesian Builds, a previously supermassive PC company who worked with some incredibly large names in streaming and content creation, and how they perpetuated one of the most colossal failures of this year, and it all played out right on Twitter.com. It all started a bit over a week ago, when small streamer Kia Pia broke the news with this Twitter post. She says, if you haven't heard, at Artesian Builds do not care about their small streamer ambassadors. They have monthly PC giveaways for their ambassadors. Great, right? Except they don't care for small streamers. I got chosen and they changed their rules last minute. You hear this man's voice? He's belittling me. It's slander and defamation of my stream and me as a person. I won that PC fair and square. The rules say that you need the Artesian panel in your Twitch about. And I do have it. So what's the issue? Now I just compiled those two videos and the previous two tweets together, so let's just watch the clip.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. And Artesian Builds, GIF panel. See if you have redeeming qualities. All followers combined, still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you're including both.
I know. That's also true. Let's go into the analytics dashboard. Spicy.
For those of you who don't know exactly what an ambassador is, a brand ambassador is hired by a company in order to bring its products, messaging, and brand image to the community. Think of brand ambassadors as buzz creators who use their social networks and interpersonal skills to generate interest in a brand. Now, they don't always have to be hired, they can also just be chosen, but that's essentially what they are. Now, I'm not sure exactly how Artesian Builds went about choosing their ambassadors, but clearly Kia Pia was one on the list as she was randomly chosen for the Ambassador PC giveaway. And she followed the one simple requirement put in place by Artesian Builds for the giveaway and put them in her About section on Twitch. And because of the backlash of the initial Kia Pia situation, they wrote this incredibly boring and generic, completely comes across as fake apology that I'm not even going to bother reading. If you really want to, you can pause, but I promise you, you're not missing much. It basically just says a whole lot of nothing. And the worst part of it all is that there is no promise they're going to give Kia the PC that she rightfully earned. Oh, but don't worry. This is not just the end of a simple mistake or moment of power tripping or pettiness, followed by an immediate follow-up and resolution of the issue. No, it's actually so much worse. And this story posted by Kia opened up a Pandora's box of horrible things Artesian Builds has been doing. Dexerto tweeted, another development in the @Artesian Builds situation. Allegedly, they were throttling multiple streamers' PCs because of thermal issues via @ChristopherYee.
One of the content creators who asked me to take a look at their Artesian Builds PC was just like, I'm not getting the performance I need to get out of this computer. How come it's not working? And we took a look at everything on her computer, and then we took a look at the control panel to see what was wrong with the performance, and then we realized that there was some type of EVGA software on there that I hadn't seen before. Apparently, it was EVGA's fucking overclocking program. And we found out that the people at Artesian that built the PC, in order to combat their overheating problem, they apparently have just been shipping out computers with a 10% throttle on their GPUs. There was a 10% throttle on GPUs that they have sent to creators, partnered creators, right? That they were just sending that. And they didn't even fucking tell them. They didn't even tell them. It was just something that they did because they were like, they're not going to notice 10%.
For those who don't know anything about PCs, essentially the companies seem to have overheating issues. And instead of combating this by working on a proper cooling system, they shipped out PCs where they intentionally lowered the maximum performance of the computer in order to not cause it to overheat, because it's not working at its full potential. Now, this is of course just an allegation, but an insane one nonetheless. And this is where I think people not grasping the full extent of how big this company really was and how hard they fell comes into play. Multiple content creators with very large and influential platforms had been working with Artesian Builds. They weren't just some random no-name company. In fact, an entire network came out against working with them because of the original Kia Pia controversy. Dexerto tweets, "The OTK network, home of streamers like Real Mizkif and Asmongold, have cut ties with Artesian Builds." And the image reads, "We appreciate those in our community who contacted us yesterday and informed us of what happened. As of today, we have parted ways with Artesian Builds. OTK is, was, and will always be a collective of streamers working together to elevate one another and produce content that is greater than the sum of its parts. We look forward to continuing our mission of pushing the envelope of what it means to be a gaming organization, and we are deeply thankful for the community that has supported us through it all." Now, OTK split ways with Artesian Builds, but other individual content creators also did the same. For example, Nick Merckx. Let's watch this clip.
That's the part that I hate, and we keep on keeping on. So my point is that, listen, my team and I are evaluating everything. You know, we don't like the clips. We watch the past broadcasts. We don't like the way, you know, that they're doing the things that they're doing at all. I mean, you guys know we do a lot of giveaways in here. I mean, I joke with you guys, but never have we rolled on somebody and then taken it away. Like the way, there's this very odd way of doing things, and I don't love that. So.
You remember that terrible apology I just didn't even bother reading a couple minutes ago that the CEO wrote? Well, all of a sudden, after big streamers and content creators came out against him, he decided to make a more passionate response, if you can even really call it that. Let's listen, and brace your ears. The audio quality on this is absolutely terrible.
Last night on our platform on Twitch, a platform that many amazing creators helped me to create, in no small part, I glossed over a few amazing creators in a PC giveaway, and I absolutely should not have done that. And I did it in a stupid way, really stupid way. I'm extremely sorry about that. Kia, Strawberry, Protege, and any others who are hurt by this, I would not intend that for you ever. So sorry.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm so sorry. I mean, dude, are you even trying anymore? What is this? This is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing.
That's not how anyone should be treated. We have a platform capable of building people up, and we're going to use that platform going forward to do an even better job of building people up, never tearing them down. It will not happen again. So going forward, any ambassador is eligible to win the PCs. Any ambassador at all.
First of all, did y'all notice how much he struggled to say that? I mean, he sounded like he was genuinely hurt saying those words. I mean, look at his face. And second of all, no, this is not going forward. This is the new rule. That was your rule. The only requirements to win something was being an ambassador and having you in their Twitch About section, which she did. So no, it's not going forward. This is the rule. And the apology just goes on to say some more stupid corporate bullshit. But once again, even with all the increased backlash and the creators pulling out, he still doesn't promise to give the rightful winner her PC. And there's a lot more I could go into about the way that they practice business, how they speak to their potential sponsors, and the way they take advantage of people's following. But I think the most important and newly developed detail of this story are these tweets right here. At this point, we are examining a potential employee-led buyout of the company. Thank you for your support. And as of March 8th, they tweeted out, "We are sad to announce that, effective now, we are freezing/suspending all activities. Ongoing is analysis by outside counsel for reorg to ensure fair treatment of clients, creditors, and employees. We expect more info by month's end. We are open to assistance/investment." Also, apparently, as of yesterday, they laid off all of their employees. Let's read this tweet right here. Aristocracy says, "So it's official. Artesian Builds has laid off all their employees without warning and frozen their current paychecks. I will be doing a fundraiser for their employees on stream today at 2 p.m. EST. I think we can all agree that The mistakes within the company were the responsibility of the CEO, Noah, and his employees don't deserve to bear the brunt of the PR disaster he caused. If any previous employees want to chat on stream, send me a message, though I know you guys have NDAs that probably limit you. My heart goes out to you guys, and this situation genuinely sucks. I mean, freezing their paychecks, is that even legal? I have no idea. I mean, apparently this company has already been committing some pretty shady things when it comes to taxes, as their company got suspended for a good couple months. But I digress. So yes, for the employees, this is obviously terrible. But man, is it kind of nice to see this guy's company completely shit itself. I mean, he was just terrible. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Leave a like, subscribe, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.